Welcome to your daily double reading. Today we will be using the Soul Truth. These are self-awareness cards along with the Animal Tarot to get you 2 card combos for you to choose from for your message. I am going to start actually with the tarot here today first. So tune into your intuition, take a moment to reconnect to yourself so you can ask which is the combo that has the message, the insight, and in this case, the awareness point that I need for the day ahead. So these cards do have questions on the front of them, and so you will be able to see that. And on the back, we do have a statement guidance and then a soul action for the day, which is really fun. So you will be able to see, the question on the front of the card to help you choose, to maybe help your intuition tune in to a specific message. So let's see what we get here for your 2 card combo choices. I'm seeing this one here. What can I burn is the first option. Wow, love that. Okay, and option number 2. What am I most afraid of losing? Wow. So again, you can use the questions to help you choose, or if you already know intuitively which card combo is right for you, card combo 1, what can I burn? Card combo 2, what am I most afraid of losing? By all means, intuitively choose your card combo, and once you've made your selection, head on down to the description to click on the timestamp next to the question or card combo that you've chosen, and I will see you in your daily double reading. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your daily double reading. If you're listening to this, then you have chosen the first card combo with the question, what can I burn? This is very interesting. I'm excited to see what's coming up here. We're going to take a look at this. What can I burn card first? It says, burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. And today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? This is wonderful. If you feel like you want to do a burning exercise, this is this card, right? Like a burning exercise is about releasing whatever it is that's no longer serving you. In this case, it's about burning the past, burning the ideas, whatever is coming up for you. And then as you can see, making the choice to no longer let the past define you. And then perhaps journaling about or writing about what your next chapter will look like, how you see yourself, what kind of version you are stepping into, version of yourself you're stepping into, like your next level you. They're asking for you to connect with that and to really look at what might be holding you back from a past experience, a past narrative, a past thought process, etc. Let's see what's connected to this burning and this release and letting go message for you. Oh, I love this for you, the Star card. I mean, jellyfish sting. So whatever is stinging you or preventing you from really tuning in to your hopes and your dreams for the future is what this card is indicating. And also, this is like the North Star, your guiding compass, right, is really what it looks like in this depiction here. The Star card is a major arcana card. It's such a beautiful energy. It says your hopes and your dreams are valid. How do you see yourself in the future? Again, that next level version of yourself wants to be brought up and acknowledged, essentially. What I would say is use this burning tool and technique for yourself whenever you feel called to it, to allow yourself to really detach from anything that isn't aligned with your hopes and your dreams for the future. The Star card is a long-term card. It indicates long-term treks, right? They're saying treks, but like the long-term trek toward your dream. This also says keep the faith. You have every reason to hope that you can realign with your dreams, that you can achieve your biggest wishes or deepest desires, that it's time for you to realign with that now. Clearly for you, group one, they're telling you that something is holding you back, and it's probably connected to the past. Maybe you just aren't as confident because of a certain experience, or you have a certain narrative about yourself that tells you you're not good enough to be able to achieve that, or you don't have enough of this or don't have enough of that. They're wanting you to actually use that energy that's holding you back and then willingly and consciously, intentionally release it. You can use the full moon. The full moon is a great time to release, but you don't have to wait for a full moon to do a burning ritual or a burning practice. And the key here is the action, right? When you make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you, then you pick up your pen and you tap into this star energy. What's the next chapter going to look like for you? What is your next level self? What do they do? How do they speak? Who do they hang out with? What do they achieve? What kind of successes are they aligned with? That is the goal. It's not just to burn it away, because you create a really amazing space when you release what's no longer serving you, especially if it's blocking your ability to achieve your dreams, right? Once you release it, Spirit will be looking intentionally for clarity around what it is you do want to fill that space with. So that's also part of this practice. So I highly advise that you lean into this today. It's a very positive energy for release and then real realignment with your true hopes and desires, and being able to restore your faith for your wishes and your dreams to come true in the future. So I hope that this serves you for the day. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss any of my future readings, you know what to do. Click all the little buttons, share this with a friend that you feel would benefit from this reading as well. Write a comment about what kind of hopes and dreams you do have and realigning with them. And I will see you in the next Daily Double. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Daily Double reading. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the second card combo here. What am I most afraid of losing is the question. And we're going to dig into this first here to see what kind of message you have today, what kind of action they're guiding you to take on the back of this question. So it says, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, what would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Lovely. Today's soul action for you. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Ooh, I love this kind of a practice. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra for you. Ooh, you got a mantra too. Love this. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. I belong. So write these things down if they feel like they're resonating with you for sure. Worst case scenario is so fun. Spirit always, to couple that energy, they always say worst case, best case. It's actually a really cool mental practice that allows you to realize like everything is okay and most things happen in the middle, especially if you have a fear coming up about future oriented stuff, which is usually where we get those fears and anxieties and worries. It's about like what's gonna happen and not knowing that unknown future energy. So today your message is to really respond from a place where you understand that change is happening at all times, and that when you lean into that, it does require letting go of something that perhaps was, or that you have experienced that may, of course, be holding you back. And that if you were to let go of that and step into something else that you're not going to be able to achieve or have or experience what it is that you truly want. Like you're scared of losing something by stepping into the next iteration of yourself or the next opportunity, etc. And what they're saying here in this card is like, that's a lie that you're telling yourself. And so to uncover that lie or to help you move forward, it's a good practice to actually look at the fear and then picture that fear coming true. Picture something bad happening. I know this sounds weird, but it's like worst case scenario, best case scenario. I'm going to add the best case scenario because that's like the full practice. When you picture something happening and it's the worst case scenario, if you don't also give your mind the best case scenario option to choose from or to realize, then you're kind of just left hanging there with like the worst fear that you've ever imagined coming true. What they're saying is use that practice. Picture yourself going through that thing and that fear coming true. What happens? What do you do? What is the result? Is everything actually okay in the end? Because usually it is. And then picture yourself going through that experience or in that situation and the absolute best thing you could ever dream or imagine happens. You're elated. Everything is more than okay, better than okay. It's like beyond your wildest dreams this happens. And once you have those two, what Spirit likes to say is like, you're probably somewhere in the middle, right? Like life happens in the middle is what Spirit always gives me. Life happens in the gray area, in the vibrant color, they like to say. It doesn't happen in the black and white. More than likely, your worst case scenario is not going to be coming true. And it could happen that your best case scenario is going to be coming true or your worst case scenario, but more than likely, neither of those are going to come true. And it'll be somewhere in the middle. And as this beautiful card says, you're finding a solution somewhere in the middle and taking your power back. You're releasing your mind of the fear and anxiety of the future and leaning into trusting that beautiful, vibrant middle that most of us exist in like all the time. Let's see what's connected to this. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like a fear card in its low expression. This is the fear of not having enough, not being enough, not having enough resources, not knowing how to use them. This can be a card where, you just kind of feel desolate and like out in the cold, isolated, etc. When it's in its high expression, it's a beautiful, empowering card of change. When you release the fear and you lift your head up and you go, oh, like I'm the key to the change. I can change my life. I can change my path. I can change my circumstance. I can change my situation. You realign with this beautiful star that they have here, this hopeful energy for the future where you're like, you know what? Somewhere in the middle, okay, like things are going to be okay, but I have to assert myself. When you get any kind of a five, it's about change energy. A Five of Pentacles is a Five of Earth. So this is like something that actually needs to change in your circumstance, your living situation, your financial situation, with your body. So it's a change in what you are doing. And in this case, I think that you are releasing the fear, you are realigning. The Five of Pentacles says you are the key to invoke this change. And as your card says, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something. So through this change, you're really empowering yourself to remember you have everything you need. Yeah, they said read the mantra one more time, please. I'm closing your reading apparently with the mantra. Okay. You have everything you need. You are the key to invoke the change in your life that's going to provide you with so much abundance. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure, I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. You certainly do. Even though you may feel alone, Spirit is reminding you have nothing to fear and everything to gain by stepping into your power and making the changes that you need to make to reconnect to what it is that you truly want in the future. I hope that this serves you. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss any of my future readings, you know what to do. Click the buttons, share this with someone who you think would benefit from the daily doubles. Leave me a comment about what it is that you're afraid of losing perhaps, or how it is that you're reclaiming your power and noticing and remembering that you are the key to invoking that change. And I will see you in the next daily double.